Alrighty, we are back at the World Engine, guys. We're going to do a bit more work in this episode. You can see I've done some extra wheels on the top of those legs, but there's a problem. This is all the andesite I have left. And look at all this. This is about as much sea lanterns as I have left from that full shulker box of them. So we're having a problem with resources here. So I've loaded up my ender chest with a bunch of empty shulker boxes, and we're going to do a bit more andesite mining. But, and no, I can't say it from there. Got a little problem. I'm missing all that area, and right there is where the nether portal is. So I'm not sure how to leave world spawn at the moment. I may have to log out, or actually I've noticed I've been able to see the edge of a mesa from the top of one of these legs. So I'm thinking it's our mesa, that we're pretty close to it, so I might just try and fly back, although I'm not sure if I'm going the right way here. Hang on, let's speed up a little bit. No. That's not the right... Oh no, now I'm getting lost. Hang on. Having some technical difficulties here, guys. Yes, I think I'm supposed to go this way. Alrighty. And... Ooh, hang on. It's loaded back in. Alright, we're good. And here's a sneak peek of the work I've been doing up here, but we'll come back to this and look at it in a bit more detail. But for now, let's go and grab some resources. I don't know what I'm going to do about the sea lanterns. I'll have to talk to Hotag again, and but we can get the andesite, so let's go. Okay, we're over here near our mining desert. You can see we've kind of destroyed the thing. Everyone's been busy. But we're going to head off to one of my old speed mining areas, which is just around here, little village there. And it should come into view any moment now. There it is, remember this, the Star Wars themed wither battle. So I had a beacon set up for the fight, and ooh, bit of andesite there, I might grab that. Had a beacon set up for the fight, so after the fight I thought, well, I might as well do some speed mining while it's here. Oh, I wonder if I should get the clay out of that. Maybe later. So I've got to find the thing. It's around here somewhere. You know, last episode we did some andesite mining and I summoned a wither after that, and Backup ended up killing him. Well, in this fight, Backup ended up killing the wither as well. Well, it was Chew Backup for that episode. Here we are. So in this season I have fought 2 withers and I haven't killed either of them. Backup did it both times. He's a tough nut to crack, that guy. So I've gotten a little bit lucky here. Hodag's on the server, and him and Howitzer have the Guardian farm, so I'm trying to sort out if we can get ourselves some more sea lanterns. And here we go, he's responded. It's currently under construction by Howie, so I'm not sure if AFKing's impossible. Okay, so maybe we can't get any now. I've got a few, but we might be able to sort out getting some more in the future.
Hey man, the the sea lanterns, Howitzer's been working like crazy this week. Usually doesn't have as much time to record, but I don't know where he's been fitting it in this week. It should be, I think, nearly done. It might even be able to be used now, but I haven't been over there, so I don't really know. Yeah, I was gonna say, did you ever get that tree farm working?
Well, it does work, but I found that server lag kills it. So, like, you know the mechanic where you're chopping up at the tree when you chop the first log and then plant it? Well, when you get a bit of lag, you'll chop the log, you'll plant the sapling, and then the log will reappear and the sapling's disappeared,
no.
You know, that sort of thing. It's not really AFKable for a server.
Because, as far as what we could trade, Howitzer has a trading farm, or a villager thing, so I know that's not really going to interest him at all. And I kind of plan on making one eventually. Who knows when I'll get to it. But yeah, I have a plan in mind that's going to take a crap ton of oak wood very soon. So, yeah, I'd be more up for trading that. No.
Is that you?
I'm over here. Yeah. What are they? He said it was supposed to be like a crashed airship or something that
I'm not
he's
sure.
trying to make it look like.
I'm lagging and crashing into everything. I'm gonna die here.
Yeah, I'm having a lot of trouble flying. I'm having a lot of trouble flying right now too.
I'll give this
Glad it's not just me. Because we're supposed to be doing in our live stream tonight. We're supposed to do end exploration, and if I'm having this much trouble flying, I don't know if that's a smart idea.
I was never really good at flying anyway. Trying to land. Here we go. All right. Can you see the trapdoor down here?
Yeah. I watched your video a long time ago when you were going through this, but I'd have to go back and watch it again if I was gonna.
So this, this one with the sign on it, that's your item sorter. So at the moment I got birch in there. I'll just take that out, and we'll have it for oak, and that just feeds into these droppers. So down the bottom dropper there, you can put in some saplings, and so all the saplings that get collected will filter into this, and it'll spit one at you every tree, so you keep getting more saplings.
Let me try this thing.
So right at the top of that first log.
I saw the sapling plant. I think that was a lag thing too. Yeah. Oh, it takes a while for the
for the bone meal to start.
For the bone meal to start. Yeah.
That's just a timing thing, because I don't want another one growing before the all those slime blocks have a chance to retract.
Right.
But another good thing about this is you don't have to wait around for the saplings as well.
Yeah, this ain't bad, man. Nice.
When it's working. But like, you could change all your keyboard buttons and set like your phone up on a couple of buttons and walk away, and then 2 minutes later it stops working. It's a little bit annoying.
It's a little bit. I see a couple of the oak logs lining on that dispenser there, but do those get pushed off when all the pistons fire? Or what?
Yeah, they'll get pushed along. And nice. You'll end up collecting a lot of them in your inventory, and some of them will also end up getting spat out with the bone meal. Yeah, but that's fine. It'll all get collected eventually. But yeah, mate.
Nice.
Help yourself.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, I'll talk to Howitzer. If he's not going for it, I'll bribe him or something. Well, I'll probably have to save him a few times tonight in the end anyway, so some leverage.
And he's going to town with the diamond blocks. AFK asked me if he could borrow some diamond blocks for the build, and I'm like, sure, mate, how many do you need? And he's like, about a stack and a half. And I'm like, dude, are you serious? Maybe.
What is with all the coal ore here?
I don't know, but that's a lot, isn't it?
Look, he's just using it as like pillaring blocks over here. Is that the only block he had? He's just using it. Aren't there like chests full of blocks over here? Oh, BC's about to do his reveal, I think.
Oh, I meant to check out that new building of his, but I was on and I couldn't fly. I logged back on just before and I just dropped out of the sky. It was terrible.
He's built it for somebody, but I don't know who. I forgot who exactly.
Oh, here it is, Buckley's Chance. He was asking me, well, he built it for Ryman Norris. He's making a casino where we can put gambling games in each level. So VC was asking me for Australian slang. So Buckley's Chance basically means no chance in Australian slang. Well, I might check out BC's shop while I'm here, see if he's got any sea lanterns for sale.
If I do get it figured out tonight, I'll just drop off a chest once we get back from the end over in your base.
Well, I just bought 6.5 stacks off BC, and it didn't cost that much, so I should be right for a while.
Yeah. I don't know how fast his produces. I know he's got like all 4 of his whatever's up now. His like tower things. Those look pretty cool, but yeah.
Yeah, I went over there and I know Snoop.
Oh, I know he came and saw bacon bread. You just get kicked or what?
Yeah.
Were you flying?
Yep.
Ooh. Fly. Space. Spam space.
if it lets me back on. Oh, yep,
It says you joined.
Ooh, I'm not dead.
Nice.
Yeah. This thing takes forever though, because I'm doing 4 legs, whatever I do, I've got to do it, another 3 times. And then that's not much of an episode, so I can put in 12 hours work for something that can't really go on camera. It's like, today we're building the second leg. It's not that interesting. Alrighty, so I think we're about ready to keep building. The sea lantern problem is handled for the time being. I've got some more somewhere else. And the andesite issue is well and truly sorted, although I'm all out of old speed mining areas. So if I run out of this, I might be in trouble. So what I might do now is jump into my camera account so we can get up there and get a better look at what I'm up to. So last time we went and put these big wheels onto the end of the legs, and this is going to be kind of like a knee joint. But now what I'm doing is putting extra wheels onto the sides. And there's a reason for that, because I think I explained last time we're going to be spawning in here at World Spawn in the center of the build. So it's a bit hard to see the build from the inside. So I want the walls to have big gaps in them so you can see out and see the legs. So basically these legs will have been folded up as the ship was traveling down to Earth here. And as it's coming to land, the legs have extended and it's opened up a huge gap in the side of the world engine. Which means this has to be pretty wide. So I'm just extending these wheels out and we're going to build a great big sort of kneecap to this thing that used to be connected to the wall there, but now it's opened up. So the problem is here, I've built these legs pretty skeletal. So if I'm going to build a huge section of what used to be the wall of the world engine out here, it's got to be pretty lightweight that these legs could carry it. I still might have to beef up these legs a little bit because it would just look a bit strange, like these things would snap. Now, the reason I've gone for this sort of design for the legs is I didn't want to just have a straight pole coming out here with no detail on it at all. So I kind of based this off a human leg. Like, it's not exactly right, but if we come down the bottom here, think of this part as the toe, and up here, this is the heel of a foot. And so the leg's extending up this way, and then we get the calf muscle right here coming out. So that's why I've gone for that weird design. It's a human leg, sort of. It doesn't really look like it now. So I've got a few more of these wheels to build, and that's going to take me a little while. After that, we might pop down here. See, I've put my beacon in finally. See ya, Muse. And that's not where it's going to live, though. This beacon is going to live all the way down at bedrock. So what I think I might do, I've got some sponges off BC. I might section off a little area, probably about the size of that platform there, and drain the water, and then we're going to start digging. It's amazing what you find when you're digging a hole. Look at that! Man, this mineral must be rarer than emerald ore. I've never seen this before. I can't wait to mine this up and see what kind of loot I get. Looking good. Looking good. The hole is finally dug. It goes all the way down to bedrock and those funny looking command blocks all the way down there, but I've put obsidian over the top just so we don't have a terrible accident with them. Now this isn't going to stay looking like this. I just wanted to get the hole in place, so I've got these stone walls here holding the water back. They'll go eventually, but the reason I'm digging this big old hole is because it's going to look like this beam coming from the world engine is parting the water, and I'm going to put farms down there. Now, I don't know all the farms are going to do, but I do know one of them. So if I hit F3, we're going to look at our biome here. Even though we're in the middle of the ocean here, over on this island is a plains biome. There's little bits of beach here and there, but we've got plains, and that's why we've got the animals spawning. So I'm going to be putting in a passive mob farm. So it'll be around this area here, and the drops will flow down to a central collection point down there, and we can have heaps more other farms around the sides all filtering into this central collection point. So definitely a passive mob farm on that side, but let me know, guys, what other farms should we be putting here? I don't know. Alright, I got out of my camera account and we're back on survival. It's really weird. I think this world engine is too detailed. I'm having terrible trouble with this chunk here never wanting to load in. So I might go for a little swim off to one side, and it tends to load in then. And then we can get to the nether portal. This is weird. I've got the jump boost because I thought it would help me with my building, but when I'm out on the legs there, it's too far away from the beacon. I don't get the effect. I'm going to need another beacon here. Where's my chicken boat? There's my chicken boat. Let's go. And you laid me an egg. There we go. The chicken boat's coming in very handy. So we've been out at the world engine for quite a while. We're going to take a little break from that because next episode I think I'm going to deal with this tunnel. It's a bit bare and barren, and we have to make our little figurine thing here to signify that this is world spawn, and I've got an idea. I just don't know how big I can go. I want to go pretty big, but I better not get too carried away with that. Yeah, so we might leave it here, guys. I think next episode may be focused a bit more around this nether hub, putting in the tunnel over there, and I also need to do one here for the gold farm and for my base. This is pretty hopeless, so we need to fix that up. So cheers from me, guys. Hang on, let's go through the portal. What? I took care of your spawning problem. No more creeper. You're welcome. BC. Oh my gosh. That's a lot of cake. Oh no. You put a cake there? Oh, that was too far. That one there, BC. That was the straw that broke the camel's back. You know what this means. This is war. Hey, back up. You going to help us out, mate, and eat some of these cakes? You only eat anvils? I'm not happy.